Oh no.
There we go. I was trying to get back to my touch portal, but I clicked the radar again on my iPad. But hello, welcome, good morning, Kitsune.
Morning, kitten.
But I'm back in Mages from Australia because I had originally said it was only gonna do this once a week because I didn't know how long of a game it
Mm-hmm.
was. I was like, I didn't want it to be like me finish it within 2 days and then not knowing what to do if I
Yeah.
planned it for like an entire week. But now I know that I'm only 28 of the percent through, and I didn't want to get a new game. Plus, it was just easier to set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta just remember what I'm doing because it doesn't save you where you were. It saves you at the last save point. Like, so well, I mean, it saves your progress. Like, so it's an auto save progress. But when you come back in, you spawn at the last point. So you still have to
Mm.
make your way back through.
Gotcha.
Yep, the duplicate spell is literally just a decoy spell. I'm running through, but yeah, so there's storms. Ears. I got my ears. There's storms
um,
literally as I was looking at my radar and I was like, oh, there's no warnings, no watches whatsoever. I turn around and everything is like yellow. And I was like, oh great. And I clicked on it and they're like, yeah, tornado watch issued for your location. I was like, cool. But looking at the radar, I don't think I see anything happening.
I mean, a watch is just saying that a tornado is potential.
Yeah, I know. That's why when I was looking at the radar, it looks like there might be like a hook, but it's like way north of us. If a tornado were to come out of that hook, it'd go northeast.
Yeah.
So there is like if a tornado is there, there's like an 80% chance that it goes away from us. It's never 100%, but it's very unlikely. And it's
Yeah.
always fun telling people that because they're like, "Oh, there's a tornado." There was a family member was freaking out. They're like, "Why aren't you in the shelter? Like, there's a tornado." And I'm like, "But it's north of us, and tornadoes go northeast, meaning it's not coming this way."
Yeah. Not going to come that way.
Hmm. I am really just at a loss for what to do in this room. Let me leave. It's like one of the secret rooms.
Yeah. I am extremely EP. I didn't go to bed till midnight, and I don't know when I actually finally fell asleep because I laid there for a while in bed.
Oh. Yeah, I actually got pretty good sleep because it was usually on storm nights, Solo and I will make sure that we actually try to sleep early, just in case we have to get
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm. For I
So,
think the reason why for me is I was trying to make sure Emmy got
mm-hmm.
relaxed and was in the house. Was the only real thing for me, but like back when I used to live in a spot where I had tornadoes a lot, I feel that because I won't not getting as much sleep as I can during tornado nights
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just love how like I start streaming and like all that sound is gone. Like it stopped the hail because it was hailing right before. The
Yeah.
hail stopped. It stopped. Like I think it's still probably raining, but it's not like hitting the window like it was. So I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you for being so considerate.
Which that could sometimes be a blessing, or
Or it's the eye of the storm.
exactly. That's what I was getting at without
I
saying
think
it.
it's the eye of the storm, honestly, because like according to my radar, it should probably still be raining, or like the storm won't really be past until like 7:10, and it's 6:40. So,
Gotcha.
or actually, I think it went a little bit faster. We're like on the edge of it now. So like
Oh, nice.
maybe we'll get a few showers here and there, but I think it's basically over, which is cool. That's great.
Yeah, that's always a great thing.
Mm-hmm.
But so when you came into my stream yesterday, I have like a little sound alert that goes that's a wolf howl for you.
Yeah.
It may also has one that's also a wolf alert for her, wolf alert for her.
Okay.
Um, but it's two different wolf alerts, so it's a different howl for both of you. Um,
Nice.
and my VTuber model waves to you guys when you type and chat, because the first time you chat will automatically make the howl go off and then make me wave, but then it also automatically gives you guys a shout out at the same time.
That's cool.
That's one thing I love about the Mix It Up is how you can set stuff up like that for per user.
Yeah. You can do that with StreamerBot too.
What?
Yeah. So technically, I haven't gotten it to work. I've broken the bot like this, but there is a way to make it so that when like there's an like if else statements. I don't understand what I need to do here. I thought I need to light these on fire, but it just doesn't seem like they can get lit on fire. So I'll come back to it. Um. But yeah, like there's like if else statement, like if a basically if a person like certain account speaks, it will do A, B, or C.
Yeah.
And I set it so that the account would ow. I had set it so that the account would like when like it would check to see who was speaking, and if it was Spikebot, it would then do the like exclamation point speak command, which in the mascot I made it so that it would just say wolf, but it would wake up basically. Like
Yeah.
so that whenever Spikebot spoke, it would wake up. And I did that. I thought I did. I thought I did that. I thought I did it correctly. No, whatever I did made it so that whenever Spikebot spoke and then did exclamation points, or whenever Spikebot spoke, the streamer bot would consistently call the speak command over and over and over again, to the point that I had to like ban Spikebot.
Oh no.
Just for it to stop.
Oh no, that oh, okay.
And I couldn't figure out why that was happening.
It reminds me back of when Nightbot first came out, and I had Nightbot in my stream in 2016. I'm like, you know, you're gone, bye. Because it kept repeating the same thing over and over again in chat, spamming my chat like, yeah, no, bye.
Oh, I banned Spikebot. Or not Spikebot. I banned Nightbot before. Because I got irritated with it.
Yes. I actually have it where Nightbot's still not unbanned from my channel.
Well, like, I had, like, we used Nightbot for one thing, and then we found out that we could do it better with something else. And it would not, even though we unmodded it and, like, did other stuff to, like, deactivate it, it was still doing stuff in our channel.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's not okay. I feel like if a bot, like, it needs to make it so that you can, I'm trapped up here.
That was another reason why I banned it. And when I tried to unban it in, back in 2022, just to quickly reband it because it started doing the exactly same stuff. I'm like, I don't even have you activated on my channel. Why?
Yeah. Okay.
I think before I started using Stream Elements, I was using Streamlabs before Elements because it was so much easier.
Thank you for the Hydrate TV antenna and the care package.
Aw. But in recent years, I got into using Stream Elements because I just don't like Streamlabs.
Oh yeah, no, we switched straight over from Streamlabs. When Silver started using Streamlabs, we were kept begging him. We're like, let us help you with Stream Elements, please. It would be so much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're slowly
Uh,
getting him more used to doing stuff. There's a few things that, like, he sometimes does forget things, like you tell him.
yeah.
Like the other day, he forgot like completely how to do the YouTube side.
Oh
To
my
the
god.
point where he was streaming and it was my title, so the title of my major Mr. Elliott stream yesterday, and it was
Yeah.
unlisted, so it wasn't even public. So and then for some reason he even forgot he had set up or like had clicked the YouTube button. He didn't know YouTube was up. We're like silver, so we were like, oh well. But
Also, thinking about it, because I multi-stream to YouTube as well.
yeah.
I don't get the chats like you do. Like, just start already. Why are you taking so long? Like, I don't get any type of chatters up on YouTube.
Mm.
Thinking about that.
I
But, like,
mean, part of it could be that we have like when we first started, it was we just did video. So we do have like we had gotten like 250
yeah.
subscribers from that. So it could be people who are used to the videos.
Yeah.
Um because and not used to us streaming. But
Yeah.
we do have 350 subscribers on YouTube. We hit that the other
Nice.
day. Yeah. Um And every once in a while it goes up and down. Like it does go like every once in a while it goes down because it was at 351 and then went down, which is like whatever. Like if someone
Yeah.
doesn't want to watch, then they don't have to watch. But what surprised us the most was so we had like 230 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, Kitsune just realized he was using the wrong account on the
Uh,
YouTube. So we had like maybe 240, no, 260. Like we were like around 267 subscribers on YouTube.
yeah.
We had taken almost 6 months off of streaming altogether. Or well, we took 6 months off because because literally I like a week after our last recording session, I gave birth
Yeah.
to a
Oh,
baby.
yeah, yeah.
So I took 6 months off of doing anything because of baby and newborn. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna because every 2 hours they're eating. I wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
do much. Then we started streaming, and then we mainly started streaming on Twitch. So most of our like videos stopped that next like we had maybe done a couple videos in like January, but then we started streaming in February. So and then
Yeah.
we were surprised because we weren't doing anything on YouTube. It stayed around 267 subscribers. So the fact that we were like, we understood why we weren't gaining subscribers, but we were surprised we weren't losing any. If we lost one, we gained two. That was the funny part. And then of course, yeah, now we're gaining them again because we're live streaming on both platforms.
I started out doing YouTube in 2014. It was just purely Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did one game that was different, which was Soccer Physics. It was a web browser game. And I recorded that on a phone because at the time I didn't have recording software. I didn't even know about recording software at the time. I was so new to it. I'm almost to work.
Yay.
So I will mute when I go into the main building, but I'll unmute when I get out to the van to drive it.
Okay.
Normally, by the time you start, I've already started driving. I was late today. I did not want to go in.
Well, I
I was.
also did start earlier than I have been because I was able to actually get up. I did lie back down just for a little bit, but then I was like, you know what? I don't feel like lying back down.
That is valid and fair. It also doesn't help that I have a clingy 5-year-old cat now.
Mm-hmm.
Literally turned 5 and 2 a.m. in the morning. What it is she's gotten used to her birthdays, her getting a new toy, and her getting a special treat. Because that's what I've done for all my cats' birthdays is like give them a special toy and a special treat. And I think because I kept saying tomorrow was her birthday yesterday, she's like, oh, and she knows what the word birthday means. It means she gets special stuff. I have conditioned my cat to know what birthday means.
Ooh, I figured out how to kill the gargoyle. I was curious about this. Yeah, I killed the gargoyle. Hey, that gave me the thing I needed to actually get the inverse. Reverses the attached behavior's direction. Ooh, so I can, like, do it where I can move it, make it so that, like, instead of turning right, it turns left. Cool.
Oh, the mod pack you sent me yesterday, it's fully fixed, right?
It should be, unless I decide to change anything, but, like, the only thing I might change in the future is making it so we can have that, like, radio mod, but that means switching the, that means switching the voice mod, and I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
I might do that on a test profile of the server. But we found a good seed. So, like, the map, when I went into the world to, like, test out to see if it would work, the world that I tested the grenades on was a good world to start with. So I did the /seed command. And then just, like, when I deleted the world, I made sure to put the seed in so that it would be the exact same. Because the fun part about this world... The fun part about this world is there is a, there is the area that it just looks broken. Like floating areas. And we were like, hey, this works perfectly for, like, why does it look broken? Well, our magic kind of, you know, we can't control our magic too much. So that's why part of the world looks kind of broken because of that. As well as the area that you spawn in kind of looks not the best. So there was a zombie horde there. So we ran.
Nice.
And, of course, you know, we're at the point of, are you kidding me? Out of all the worlds that we could have went to, we came to another zombie apocalypse world. And then we're gonna do in the lore, burn. We're gonna do in the with the lore is that, like, our magic, and this is how we usually say it, is like our magic is limited. There's only so many times that we can actually, like, transfer worlds. That's why anytime we do transfer worlds, we actually have to stay in that world for a little bit.
Gotcha.
Hello, Blaze the welcome in.
Hello. Zuri is going to actually mess with Faye May. Like, yeah, we need to practice your guys' magic more.
Yeah.
That's going to be like Zuri's thing. He sees that, he's going to be like, yeah, definitely need to train them a little bit on that. I am finally at
And
work.
then as well as that, it's like plus when I went in to like test like check the guns, I saw that there was a grenade launcher. I was like, oh great.
Oh no.
So I got the grenade out and was like, I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna throw the grenade and see if the world breaks. It didn't break. So I was like, oh cool, that's when I took the screenshot. But then after the screenshot, what I did was after the screenshot I flew up in creative mode.
Yeah.
And just was having fun going bombs away and was flying around bombing the entire area.
I will love seeing that.
It was great. I was like, hey.
That would have been absolutely hilarious to see.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not lie. It would have reminded me of back when I was younger and watching the Yogscast when they ended their longest running server by exploding it by having like a war going on. Between Hat Films, Duncan and Shin,
Mm-hmm.
and the Jaffa Cake Factory.
Okay, so I still only have one key, but on the bright side, not surrounded by a notion of guardians. That is true. Also, one of the mods that we took out,
Mm-hmm.
because we thought it was breaking the server, which it wasn't, was actually a pretty cool mod. It just changes how the trees look a little bit.
Oh, was it the one that made them round?
No, that one
Ah.
is they're still round. Like when you get like the logs, they're still round. They act differently. So
Gotcha.
it's great. And then also I figured out what actually caused the world to break. So yes, it was Kitsune's the grenade world, and it was still a issue. There was no way of fixing it, but I figured out that it was taking out the Modern Warfare mod is the one that actually makes it so the server can't open. Because when I was set it back up, I didn't realize the Modern Warfare mod was back in it. Because I was able to open the world and everything, a new world. I went in and then came out, noticing that there was still the mod in. I deleted the mod, tried to open up the server again, the server wouldn't open. So whenever you take out the Modern Warfare mod, the server breaks. So you can't, apparently if you try out the Modern Warfare mod and you decide you don't like it, you're losing your world, basically. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do. Because I can't seem to find... I got this gargoyle open, so I was able to open this back up. If feel like there's a boss fight soon because the next thing I need is 2 keys. Makes sense since it hard codes the world with materials, so I'm guessing that the game doesn't have a default code back for tough for those items. Yeah. Hmm. Hey, so you got first. Yeah, I did assume that you were. Okay. That's where the key is. I knew I was missing something. Mm. Ow. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay. Hey, I got my health back. I think I'm gonna run. Okay. Ew! Dang it. Ew! Doesn't give you time to run. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. If I go that way, then it will get hit. One of the members mixed the astrology and nature magics mods into a create canon, creating a blackout chunk. If you were close enough to load the chunk, it locked you out of the server. Oh my goodness. That is crazy, actually. Oh, wait. Okay. So that does block it right there. So I'm gonna... Ew! Okay. So I get blocked here. That causes... I died. Um... Hmm. Okay. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the mage girl. Fire. Fire girl. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Run over here. Ow! Apparently that doesn't block it? What? Okay. Okay. Ow. Okay, got it. Whoo! Key. Alrighty. And this one... Yeah, I already got that one. Cool. Cool. Kill. I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna get some of my health back. Because I believe... It just feels like it's time. I haven't had like a boss in a while. Alright. Okay. Ow! I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that you could do that. Okay. Yep, there's a... Oh my goodness. Alright. Impact, move, homing, and mastery. Cat. Okay. Ah! Didn't know that was a thing. Hmm. Hmm. Ow. Hold on. Why isn't it working though? Okay. The homing is not going. Let's move this here. I don't know. It's not working. Okay, there you go. Hello, blooper. Yeah, we don't get that many people on the YouTube side.
Rawr.
Eh.
I feel like so much stuff happens when I'm not at work at this point.
Yeah, that's what Solo says. Like, it's always there's some kind of like he won't be at work or something, and
Yeah.
something will blow up.
Because I just came into, like, being told not to update anything on our computer for FedEx shipments. Jesus, the brakes on this thing are not being nice today.
This is annoying. This is an annoying fight because it just. There you go. Okay, this is second phase, but I'm already like almost dead because it doesn't let you. You're on a very tiny platform.
Yeah.
Ow! How do you? Hold on.
Yeah, apparently our FedEx manager updated, and there was like a whole mess load of problems that was going on. I was seeing some of the text messages because it was in the group chat. Remember when I sat there and told you yesterday I almost replied to my boss and realized he messaged that in the group chat? Yeah, it was from whatever was going on. And then all sorts of fun stuff that's happening. Also, we had another person, because we're not allowed to ship out hazmats out of our mailroom. That has to go down to a different mailroom in a different building.
Mm-hmm.
And because we're not certified to handle hazmats. The guy we told this to last week, right after we had the meeting, to ask everyone if it's hazmat material and stuff like that, and to be on the lookout for hazmat labels on said packaging. Came in here, was like, "Oh, I'm going to come down here and ship out the glue today." And I'm like, "No, you're not." And he looked at me. I'm like, "We're still on that thing. You got to take it all the way down to the other building."
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on," because he doesn't want to walk all the way down there. I'm like, "You guys have trucks in and out here all day long. You could put it on the back of one of them and have your driver drive you all the way down there to take it down there, and then have your driver bring you all the way back this way. If you're so worried about walking so much." Because we have a company that's in here that literally all they do is handle shipments, and they have their own trucks come in with shipment stuff and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, fun times.
Ow. Ow. This is ridiculous. Alright. You know what? Oh. Apparently, I can... Okay, I got past the second phase, but I have to do the first phase again. This is literally what... Or I guess the third phase is identical to the...
Okay. First phase.
First phase. Ow.
I'm doing this for Kitsune.
The light was not there, but it still... This is ridiculous. This is a really hard fight.
You got your ears and tail instead of becoming May.
Yeah.
That's what I said with Kitsune.
The funny thing is, so it was like yesterday I was on the like May's channel just waiting for her to go live. Yeah. And she hadn't started really setting up yet, so it showed up like the check out this stream from yesterday, her out of space stream.
Yeah.
And I was so confused because it wasn't like on like the thumbnail, it was me. And I was like, oh right, like she probably turned into me at one point, and that's just the frame that Twitch picked for that VOD.
That's funny.
Because at first I was just like, wait, that's me.
That is too funny. But So I did a goober. Uh, so I went back to playing Final Fantasy X yesterday. That I was playing back during my birthday donathon last year.
Yeah.
I thought since I had changed computers, I wouldn't have the save file for Hati anymore. Guess what?
You have the save file for Hati.
I did. And after I went to go save for Surrey, I saw that I had that. I'm like, you know what? Abandon ship. We're going to go do this. So like we took back over doing the one under Hati. So that I didn't have to go through all that again.
Whew.
Oh, that was close.
That was a close one. Ow, I fell. But I'm doing a lot better than I had been. Okay, that's one I need to... Okay.
Oh no.
So this is the third phase. Turn around! Oh my gosh! The homing doesn't seem to work that well in this area. It doesn't actually, like, go towards them.
Noticing. Ouch.
And then your mana goes away so quickly. So, yeah, like, I don't know what to do there because you can't dodge. Because then you're in the water. So I'm not going to do the multiple. The multiple doesn't seem to... I don't understand really the duplicate spell on the fire. Because I read that that's... A lot of people use that. But it doesn't seem to help. Because they all go to the same place. They don't go to the different bosses.
Nice.
Unless... I duplicate...
So I just read Surrey-bot. It says, because I put, like, sorry, on mute. It sits there and says, meanwhile, Gator Surrey emerges from the silent underbrush, apologizes rustling like leaves.
Mm.
What the hecky? Oh, Kitsune was mean in a nice way yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he made a whole bunch of gift boxes rain down upon my head.
Hehehe.
And then Emmy did the same thing.
Yeah.
One thing with Emmy doing it, though, she was sitting right behind me, so I turned and looked at her. I'm like, really? I really looked back at her like, really?
Okay, this one seems to be working better. As long as I can... Turn around. I don't understand why they don't just auto-lock.
Ah, there's like multiple of the person now.
Mm-hmm.
You got your ears and tail again!
Yeah.
I got your ears and tail twice now. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was scary.
Okay. Okay.
You got this.
Woohoo! Haha. Haha. Okay. Got it. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast right now.
I can imagine with how fast those arms are moving on you.
Yeah. Those boss fights are actually getting difficult.
Yeah.
Where it's like you know what to do, it's like you know what to do. It's just you have to figure out like the small intricacies of how they actually move.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Queen Elixir. Zia's maximum health and maximum mana are both permanently increased. Yay! Alright. Okay. So I'm going through. So the book is missing. Maybe you should look inside the casket. What? I don't want to open that. It's not there. I already checked. The casket's completely empty. Who said that? Mentor? Uncle? Uncle? Oh, it's a bird. Uncle? Oh wait, no, it's not a bird. It's some weird little dude. Who are you? Oh no, it's not little. He's about the same as me. Hi, who are you? I'm a necromancer on a task given to me by my elders. A task similar to yours, it seems. I'm guessing that you're a mage. Possibly. Alright, yes, I am. I'm here to find information on the eclipse from the Mad King's spellbook, but it's missing. I was to ask the Mad King himself for the same info, but he's also missing. So necromancers are not to blame for the eclipse? Do you think necromancers had something to do with the eclipse? That's what my elder said. I don't know what to believe. You see me here looking to stop the eclipse, just like you. Believe in what you see. Mages and necromancers used to have a pact of cooperation between them. When the Arondar landed here, let's call a truce for now. Truce? Truce. Great. We should talk more. Come see me in the port. Also, I can probably do something about that voice in your head, the one you were talking to earlier. It's just like, you're kind of crazy. You're talking to yourself. Oh, yeah, I totally am, right? Totally not my spellbook talking to me.
Yay. You know how I told you I don't think I told you. I told May. I set up my bot to automatically start pinging with your guys's going live
Yeah.
notifications automatically and myself promo, and it worked.
It worked?
Yes, it worked for me last night and it worked for you today.
Yay!
Go Loki.
I did join the Discord.
Yes, I saw. You got a special little badge so you can be able to access my private VC.
Yay! My people, appear in front of you bearing bad news. As you might have seen by the smoke earlier, a fire broke out in the castle. How terrible! The fire was created by mages, trying to destroy all that is right in the valley. Uh-huh, sure, that's what's happening. It wasn't me this time. I didn't set the fire. Well, maybe I did.
Oh
Our
no.
dear Marquis courageously faced the fire, trying to save the innocent people that were trapped in the pipes. No, I blame the Marquis. Maybe he set the fire and then is blaming it on the mages, so he
Yeah.
can look like the hero. Because I was in the tomb of the Mage Kings. I didn't set fire. I was trying not to die to ghosts.
You were the fire.
Yeah. Sadly, he did not make it out alive. Are we sure about that?
Oh no.
Are we sure about that?
It's a
I
marquee.
don't believe
He
it.
probably did. It
I don't believe it.
was a marquee.
Not
He
the
probably made it.
Marquis. Majory! It is with great sadness that I will take over the Marquis position. No, it was him! I say it's him. Because he wanted to be Marquis. Thank you for the care package.
Whoa. Dun dun dun. Clock ticking.
Yeah, potion. Hey, tail. I'm just becoming wolf today. I've got ears, tail, wolf, ears, and tail. My first mission as ruler of Mistralia will be to exterminate all the mages so we can finally live our lives in peace. Okay.
Uh-oh. Run and hide, run and hide.
No mage no mage would do that. Are you sure? I better report this to the mages in Haven and quickly. No, I don't want to be here. I just ran back into the Tomb of the Mage Kings. Nope. I'm out. I need to go back to Haven. I am in the Highlands. I think there is a teleport close. Oh, hi. There's smoke coming from the castle. Things took a turn for the worse while we were in there. I hope not. I sense unrest in the spirits of the valley. It feels as though a strong spirit has been awakened lately, stirring the others. I sense light came from the crypt. Did you see anything of the kind there? I might have. It felt like a great spirit calculating likes to play chess. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I was basically playing chess. So it was you who awoke it. Okay, yes, I admit it. I woke her, but I took care of her already. Then you're a perfect candidate to take care of the other spirits. You'll find tombs scattered across the valley. Please put the ghosts to rest before they become nuisance. An eclipse is quite enough trouble to deal with. Oh, okay, I guess it is my fault to start with. You'll find 3 spirits in total. Come back to me when you've taken care of them. You can catch them with this. I'm ghost hunting!
Dun dun dun.
Phasmophobia! Or ghost watchers.
Oh god.
It's phasmophobia, but I have a bottle instead of just finding out what the ghost is. I have to catch it in a bottle. A bottle that can hold spirits. It's now empty, but I can hold a total of 3. Okay. I see you've noticed my stash. I collected many magic trinkets during my investigation. You might be interested by this scarab. I can sell it to you if you want. Do you know about scarabs? No. I don't know what it is. These rare artifacts allow you to regain your life energy if ever you come to fall in battle. Would you like to... Oh, yes. I want to be able to be revived. Thank you. I hope you won't have to use it. Come back later. I might be able to find more. Cool. So delicately carved, depicting a scarab, it automatically protects me if I fall in combat. Cool. I'm not allowed to dodge here because apparently dodging is majory. I can't dash because that is considered majory, apparently. You know? Oh, there they are, going on a mage hunt right now. Uh-oh. I still haven't found the guy that this guy, or the girl that this guy likes. So, maybe I'll find him around my travels. Alright. I love how I'm, like, just holding out my wand as if nothing is... Like, I didn't just see them going on a witch hunt. Get out of here. Oh no, I can't go back to the town. I can't go back to my hometown. Hi? Oh, really? You're gonna try to kill me? They're after me. Ah! Teleport. Yes, goodbye. I am going back to the haven. I'm teleporting away. Now I don't have to worry. It's not just goblins I have to worry about. It's the people too. They're gonna come after me. Hello, anyone in Haven? I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm like, I'm back. Where is everyone? Oh. The door just automatically opened. I guess I'm invited in. Hi. Welcome, Z. Are you ready to face the trial of the mages? I can. What is that? The best mages come here to test their skill by defeating waves of summoned creatures. If you perform well, you'll get special rewards. Okay, that's interesting. Here are the rules. You will fight against 12 waves of creatures. The trial ends if you run out of life energy. But be warned, using scarabs is forbidden. You will get a prize based on how many waves you have defeated. Okay, that's simple enough. Are you up for the challenge, young mage? 50... Oh, I have to pay? No. I'll come back later. Come back when you're ready. I'm just trying to get, like, I'm trying to find everyone. I don't know why you think I want to just fight random monsters. I need to figure out what's happening because they're on a mage hunt. I don't think I should be playing games right now. Okay, so that is the mage hall. Oh, you're back. Yes, I am. Enchanter, where is everyone? I take it you found nothing in the tomb about the eclipse? I met a necromancer. He says they have nothing to do with the eclipse. They're investigating it themselves. Oh, well, at least we know. We will gladly accept their help in this dire time. At least they're not like, he's lying! They kind of take everyone's word for it, don't they? Oh, they said that they're not involved. Okay, that's good enough for me. So why is this place so empty all of a sudden? I'm the only one here right now, busy being the guardian of Haven. Emile is down by the instrument observing the eclipse while all the others are out protecting the valley. The Marquis seems to like fires. I like fires too. The Marquis is dead. The castle burned and people are saying mages did it, and Counselor Clovis wants to exterminate us all. Could a mage really have done this? A mage could, but not one of us. Everything is taking a bad turn, and I don't know what to believe. Do you do what you think is right always? And guess what? What? If you're trying to do what is right, not what is best for you, you will usually be right. Look at me. I'm still here, still working spellcraft, and still happy to do so, even after it did this to me. Oh, hello, book. Okay, the book is... I'm sorry. Enchanter! Help, it's Greyleaf. They're burning it down. What? Gozia, do what you can to help them. They're burning down Greyleaf! What the heck? I'm coming down. Oops, I fell into the water.
You fell into the water. That's what you said.
Yep. Hey, you're a mage. Yes, I am. What are you gonna do about it? You come after me, you learn what happens. There you go.
I'm wearing contacts today because my eyes were so dried out yesterday. These are supposed to help.
You shouldn't go this way, young lady. There's trouble ahead, I think. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Well, it's your life. Yes, it is, and it's my hometown. That is... Hey, I'm actually able to, like, be in the hometown. And not have to put away the, wand. What happened? Guards came from the castle and did this. Called themselves the Mage Finders. Counselor Clovis was leading them. They set fire to everything and killed everyone who couldn't flee in time. What? Some people might still be alive in the village. Please save them. They're like, I don't care, you're a mage. The entire town's on fire. Okay. Oh, Sprinkles! Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Have you seen my daughter? Yes, she was with Zako near the entrance of the village. Oh, good. He'll make sure she's out of harm's way. Thank you. Okay, so we saved 2. I don't like this dude anymore. I never liked him, but even worse now. Thank you. I thought I was going to be burned alive. Okay, that's the 3rd one. Get out of here. I'm saving people. Why are you yelling at me? Okay. What? Spikebot? Now a verse from our collective tale in the realm of Mystralia, spells do fly, play night shade cats under the digital sky. Gators 30 VTs, woes with mute, a recurring tale, while Ko-Fi stream butts link sales without fail. Support's just a click on Ko-Fi, it waits for those enchanted by Faye's magical fates. But shh, be quiet for Gator Series VT's plight. In a world of wizards, they've lost their voice tonight. Ooh. I wonder. Since I can like do stuff like depending on like who's speaking in chat with StreamerBot, I wonder if I could like if if Spikebot speaks in... If Spikebot speaks, then... If Spikebot... Hey there, you are... Okay. Then I could have it post on YouTube as well. I fell down here and was blocked. Now I can escape, thank you. Okay, so I got 4. There's 2 more. Ow. The fire actually hurts. Ow! Stop running in fire! Okay. Hmm. Hello, pasta. Welcome in. I am trying to find. Ow. Hey, thank you for the bats. I'm trying to find where I need to go because there is. I still think. 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 more. They're going after the mages and is there a way over there? Oh yeah, if I go down here. There, this is a new area. Okay. Hmm. Hello. That is an interesting fact. Ah, so close. Hmm. Yes, bats. Okay. I think I don't have what I need for this. How do I get up there? Over here. I could have taken care of them. Oh, really? But I guess you did a good job. Thank you. Okay, so there's one more I need to save. Ow. I'm checking. Just every once in a while, I'm checking the radar. Yeah, it looks like we're out of the main storm, which is good. So I'm gonna shut that down. Yeah, we were having severe weather yesterday. And then it had like a potential of tornadoes. We were still in a tornado watch earlier before stream, and it was actually hailing. See ya, you cleared the way for me. Thank you so much. Did the other villager... I'll go ahead to make sure everyone gets there safely. Whoa, okay. Ow. Was that it? Do I have to get all of them too? Yeah, apparently I had to knock them out all too. Okay, push. Pushes back objects and enemies hit by the spell. Okay, cool. What a relief. Everyone made it out. It looks like everyone's been saved. Thank you, Zia. Now quick, the soldiers might come back. You need to escape. There's an abandoned mine shaft in the back. Here's the key. Thank you. See ya. I can't open it. What? I have the key. Oh, you just placed the key on the ground? You could have just handed it to me.
Rawr.
Hi.
Hi. Discord did the dummy thing again where it knocks me out of VC.
Oh gosh.
But
It
then
does
it
that
still
to
puts me
May
as
too.
No, that's been a lot of my problems when I sit there saying Discord's being a problem is I'll still show up as being in VC, but like not.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Heading to the first post office. I get in there, start going to look at the bins, and the fire alarm goes off here at work.
Oh gosh.
So I had to come outside. We just got the all clear, so I went upstairs, saw that the bins were empty. I'm like, okay, time to go back. I don't know if it was you or May, but one of you said it would be nice to have me to tell Emmy to get into the zombie apocalypse tomorrow.
Yes. But
And I told
don't mention about the chickens.
I'm not telling Sanasa or Emmy. I'll let them figure that out on their own.
It's always great because I tell May, like May is to be like, that's the best part is watching people's reactions.
What's funny is you guys warned me. So I was like, oh,
well,
okay,
see,
no punchy chickens.
But like it was funny though because like Gray, I warned him not to kill the chickens, and he went and attacked the chickens.
Yeah.
And then it was funny though because a part of that was that he attacked the chickens. And when he came back and we're like, oh, the chickens are angry at you. Like, they're going to be angry at you until you die. He goes, okay, maybe I should sacrifice yourself. And I'm like, yeah. And I pushed him off the wall. Because I was like,
That's
yeah,
funny.
no, like, yeah. Put the there.
Oh, it was funny too. So like every like once a month, we have blood donation van come out to job,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to the security guard while we were standing outside because of the fire alarm, and I hear another security guard go, "The vampires are here," from the main building. I busted out laughing
That is
over.
quite hilarious, actually.
And she's like, "What did he say? Did he say that?" I'm like just laughing and I'm nodding. And what was funny, it was like purely nonchalant in a serious tone. The vampires are here. I think that's what made it so much more funnier was just how serious he sounded when he said it.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to actually go through and edit the videos to make it a video file to upload to Twitch for you, by the way,
Okay.
because the way that they were apparently recorded onto my computer doesn't is the way that they don't like it for
Oh.
Twitch.
Okay.
The format is what I mean. But that's fine. That's easy to do. I got DaVinci. I can quickly just throw it into DaVinci and do that.
There you go.
Oh, Kitsune shocked me. Like he saw the little ad for the company I'm affiliated with now.
Oh, yeah?
Is that he bought some stuff from them? I'm like, wait, what? I was actually shocked and it made me happy because I actually really like their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those things I got to try it at the convention that Emmy was with me at before I actually bought it. Before I bought it, so like
Yeah.
that was really really awesome that I got to try it first.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of it, like how a lot of the ones that say they're no sugar tend to have
like sugar substitute. So they tend to have aspartame in it, which I'm allergic to. This one
Yeah.
doesn't have anything like that. It doesn't have
You
sugar and
must
it
be
doesn't have
Zia.
artificial sweeteners in it at
It's
all.
been a while since I felt this raw power.
And it was so good, and I can't wait to be able to afford next paycheck to actually buy some of the strawberry kiwi.
Yeah. I want to. So I'm trying to save up the money for the Apple Pencil, but I want to. After I get that, then I'm gonna be buying more of the Rogue that we have.
Ooh, how is Rogue? Because I don't remember how. I don't remember. I've tried it. I don't remember.
I like it. So I've liked it. They're really fast with shipping because I know
Mm-hmm.
Cursed surprised me because Cursed got it. Did an order and
Mm-hmm.
they said that it like came within a few days. Like it was,
Yeah.
they were surprised at how, and they were surprised because it's an American based company, but they're in the UK, and it came really quickly.
Yeah.
And they used the code and everything for it. Uh, but this is old Blasius of old. 4 great sages served the Mage Kings, training those who ascended to the crown. Though we have failed in teaching Aetius, we will now teach you. You must be as powerful as possible to have any hope you'll survive. Wow! You taught the Mad King, but you don't look older than the mountains. I'm not. But although the troll plague killed most, it impaired some with a longer life. These are called the fortunate few. Us sages are part of the few, and so was the Marquis. Wait, the Marquis? Interesting that the Marquis is involved, or was involved, because before he died. And that's if he died. I don't know if he actually fully died. I don't know what to believe anymore. If
I don't either.
if you have such a long life, why not fight this battle yourselves? Longer life does not mean that we are immune to harm. I mean, true, but you still have longer life. You've lived a longer life than everyone else.
Yeah.
When we sages were outlawed by the Marquis, we worked together to craft a special spell and cast it on ourselves. We can survive being hunted down and destroyed by sinking into the very rocks and earth of our locale, temporarily vanishing and putting ourselves beyond attack. But the price of doing this is that we can't leave our chosen site. And if you can't leave this place, you can't go to face the threat. Now let me impart to you what I know of the mastery of air. Ooh, essence of sky and storms. I'm Thor! There are 3 more sages you must find before you can face your destiny. I am the sage of Ara. The other sages have all anchored themselves to sites in the valley as I have. One is master of Aqua, one of Gaia, one Igni. Just need a hammer. There is a hammer rune. I just haven't found it yet. So.
Hammer time.
Next, you should visit the Sage of Aqua. You will find her where water is most common in the sunken quarry. Wait, and he's gone. You can now change any spell's essence to air. Try modifying your Creo spell. At least they didn't ask me to modify Actus because I like my fire. Oh, so you can do that. That's what down here. So I'm gonna change it. Essence tutorial complete. Changing the essence of a spell can completely. What? Is change its usefulness. I thought it said it would make it useless. It's like what? Oh, like so instead of ice, I'm throwing out tornadoes. Cool. just fell off the cliff. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading something.
No.
The sage told me to go to the sunken quarry. There was a quarry in the highlands before below the fields. Mayhap they are talking about that one. Okay. Wait. What if I... Eh. Ooh. What's up here? I found a shortcut. I believe. No, I don't think so. I think I'm back in Mr. Woods, though. Wait, no, I think this is the way to Highlands. Yeah, no, I have to go back to Grey Life.
I'm actually wearing contacts today, believe it or not.
Ooh.
Yeah, when I get dry eye, I have a particular type of contact I'm supposed to wear that will help with moisturizing my eyes, and my eyes have been dried out since yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
It helps
EA,
relieve
stop.
some of the dryness.
Yeah. In such dire time, the only thing we can do is look to the future. Okay. Hi. See ya, there you are. When rummaging through what's left of our house, I found this. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looks a little like a stick you're carrying. I don't know what it is exactly, but it looks like that little stick you're carrying around. You mean my wand? I want you to take it since you've helped me before. Thank you, Jeff. A soul scepter? What? Why was this in your house if you hated mages? Significantly
know what it
increases
was.
spell damage, but consumes soul beads with every spell cast? Ooh.
I mean, to be fair, he thought it was a stick.
That is true. He thought it was a stick. But a soul scepter. The funny thing is, I'm getting these, like, new stuff. But what if I don't want to use it? Like, there's no way. I don't know how to, like, exchange your weapon.
You don't know how to like change out weapons?
Nope, not really. You have your spell menu. Maybe it's in the spell menu. Like, it doesn't look like it. And like, change your spells and everything.
Yeah. Alright, post
Oh,
office more.
that is so. Okay, thank you, Lionheart. But okay, yeah, you can change your one. So you have like, I have a Gaia one, an apprentice stick. That's the okay.
So you've been able to change your wands and just patent. Yay!
Sure, I'll change it to that. I've been not using it apparently.
That first post office is on mute.
Okay. Oh, that's something exciting. Is so after stream, I am cleaning out our little thingy, that's on top. This little like thing that's on top of clean out, put new hay into this kind of like a playpen thing, and I'm going to the post office to get chickies.
So all there was 2 pieces of mail
Mm-hmm.
at the first post office. Like, we spent more in gas coming to get this 2 pieces of mail than we would have if we didn't come. But I had to come. Wednesday's is pick up for this post office.
Well, wait for the car next to me to move because I know they got in their car first. Also, while I wait, I am going to do. Hiya!
Hey.
Okay, that was after 4 times of throwing it.
That is true, but hey.
So I don't have the curse, unless we want to say that the wolf ears and tail was a curse, because I got those all 3 times before this one.
And I think right now it's the becoming a wolf is not a curse, but that's what's been. I mean, even Kitsune has only turned me into a wolf.
Hey, at least we know there's something else working other than the wolf.
Yes.
Like the one night, May turned into Faye, I forget how many times.
Mm-hmm.
May turned into you so many times, and then finally, I drew another potion, and it was the sunglasses, and it was like, finally something different!
Yeah.
And then right after that was right back to her being Faye, you again. Blech. English is being dumb with me.
English is dumb.
Mm-hmm. still don't understand. And like, English language is so confusing and dumb because you like say two. Well, there can be three different types of two ways to spell it.
Mhm.
Are, there, and there. All mean the same thing, but spelled differently. And then there's here like come here, and then there's here like hearing. Ugh. So confusing. That was interesting. It looked like there was big blocks of cheese on the ground next to the road.
I can't seem to figure that one out.
So, fun fact with Emmy being here, the first and the third month, or first and third Saturday of the month, she gets to come to the Floating Seas D&D with us.
Ooh.
You remember, right?
Yeah.
The only problem is the next person that joins is supposed to go to the Pirates. Both of my roommates will be pirates if someone else doesn't join before Emmy.
Oh, that is funny.
And I'm the Marine. Because it's two groups, it's two DLs hosting the tables, and we're in broken groups because the table has grown over the last couple of years. And it's one of those ones that's open to everybody and come as you can. And Emmy was here and it was part of our one-off because we didn't have most of our group, but we didn't want to cancel the D&D session, so we did one-off spins. I was a Starian for 2 weeks, or two of the weeks that we didn't have everybody. The only problem is only the DM and me knew the characters from Baldur's Gate 3, so everyone else, I had to sit here like, yeah, that wouldn't be that character's personality. We had to go through and show them videos of the person's personality and show them wiki pages, and they're like, oh. And then one of them looked at me like, this isn't fair. You two both know it. I'm like, I have advantage because I can help you. I'm not going to be like the DM and not help you.
Yeah. That was one fun thing, like, so in school, in our, like, theater, was we would do shows,
Yeah.
and if there was media on the shows, so, like, there's movies, TV shows, we were tasked that we had to watch, like, whatever, like, multiple different movies about, like, our character. So, I found one of my favorite movies ever from doing that, because my, theater, or, like, we did Little House on the Prairie. And my director was like, watch this, it's called Beyond the Prairie, which was a which was more of what ours was more based off of that than like the TV show even.
Yeah.
So we did that one, and that's actually how the person that played my dad got his personality, was watching that same thing as well. So, but we watched it together, and we started like, and that's one of the fun things about theater, is we would like if you had shows together, you would watch things together, and then you would like go over the script, and we were given liberty to do like whatever, like blocking we'd have to get, of course, get approved. But we'd be our director was like, you pick like what you want to block, like how you want to block the scene. And so my dad, who played one of my who played Father Christmas in so my dad played Father Christmas in uh Children of Narnia, or not Children of Narnia, but like the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
My dad played the Father Christmas. I played his elf. So we like blocked out an entire scene at home of how our interaction would be. And like I found my boots. I had like these really, really long boots. And
Yeah.
they were long enough on me that they like covered most of my legs. So it's like on stage it kind of just doesn't quite look like long boots. It kind of looks like I have like leggings on.
Yeah.
And I was able to actually, they were tall enough that they were able to hide all of the gifts that we were supposed to give to the children. So the dagger, the potions, the bow and arrow type thing.
Yeah.
So I hid them in my boots. So on stage it looked like I was pulling them out of thin air, but I was pulling them out of my boots. Or like when we did Anna Green Gables, I watched different versions of Anna Green Gables.
Yeah.
Like I watched different versions of Anna Green Gables, and then I was able to really get. I was playing Diana Barry, so she's the one that got like, she loves to read and all of that. So we did a whole entire thing with the person who played my mom. I said, I want you to take this book and basically like, because my mom is like, you know, why are you reading when you should be like why are you reading when you should be socializing, because that was
Yeah.
um and so as like I'm learning, I am meeting Anne for the first time. And my character, I was like, here's the book that I'm going to be reading, and I want you to take the book from me and smack my butt. She did that. And like she would always pretend to smack it, and I'd pretend to jump and all of that. Like when she smacked it on
Yeah.
stage, she accidentally actually smacked my butt. And it hurt. I made like a little yelp. And the director was like, I don't know, that was like, that may have hurt, but that was perfect. Like, I was like, I know, like, I don't care, like, I'm not mad or anything that I actually got my butt smacked.
Yeah.
It was great. I was just like, yep, that works. That's like one of the
I
things.
find it funny. There was speaking of accidental spank. My sister, when we were living with her dad and stepmom when we just moved in, her and her stepsister look exactly alike from behind because they had exactly the same hair and it was exactly the same length. Her stepmom walked in there because her and my sister and her stepsister were kicking the wall in our room while they were hanging out. And my sister's stepmom spanked my sister on the butt because they had already been told not to do it, thinking that it was my stepsister. And the look of horror on both my sisters and my sister's stepmom's face was priceless. I was cracking up, laughing about the whole situation. My poor sister's stepmom, though, spent a whole hour crying about the situation, and I'm trying to apologize and make it up to my sister. My sister finally was like, I've had enough of this poor woman apologizing to me. And she's like, I get it. Me and your daughter looks the same from behind. It happens. It's going to happen. I'm fine.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't, like, on purpose, yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't on purpose because my sister's poor stepmom was so upset about it. But it was so funny.
During one of the dress rehearsals, I got smacked in the head with a giant stick.
Oh no!
There was a welt on my forehead.
Oh no!
We were doing Hansel and Gretel, and I'm always like, so, you know, there's Hansel, there's Gretel, there's the witch, there's the mom, but I didn't play any of them. I played the 40-year-old dad. And I look 12. Like, I look young for my age. I have a higher voice. So it was hilarious having, that was my heart. And, like, people are always, people ask, like, hey, like, what was the hardest role you ever had to play? And I'm like, believe it or not, it was doing Hansel and Gretel for, like, preschooler kids. Because I had to pretend to be a 40-year-old man when I was, like, 20 years old. When I have a high voice and I look 12. There was a lot of makeup, and I had to wear a fat suit.
Oh no.
And here's the kicker. I had to wear a fat suit, so I'm already hot.
Yeah.
I had problems with my contacts that day, so I couldn't wear my contacts. And I wasn't allowed to wear my glasses because my type of glasses weren't around back then, and my director was very particular about being historical.
Yeah.
So I was half blind.
Oh, no.
I was on stage 90% of the time, so I had no break for my voice. I had one time that I was able to go off stage, and I drank 5 water bottles during that time. And that was only 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm chugging water bottles backstage because of my throat. And then about half of the time of being on stage, I am sleep dancing. Because of some magical spell that was put on me. Yeah. So there was a couple times that I opened my eyes slightly just to see where I was, and I was on the edge of the stage. And this stage is a good a few feet off the ground.
Yeah.
So you know how stages back, especially back in the 1900s, were very they were big. This stage was at a convent. And it's you could do Phantom of the Opera here, because they don't have boxes, but they had this balcony that went all the way around the balcony that went all around the audience.
Yeah.
Also, it wasn't automatic curtains. It was actually the pull curtains.
Oh, okay.
with the sandbags. and and there is a spiral staircase that you had to be careful going down because it was creaky. This was also the perfect place if you ever wanted to do a haunted house type thing. This was the
Yeah.
perfect place to do it because so on the third floor of this convent that had this big stage was this it was an abandoned convent too. So you go to the third floor. This is where the dorms used to be. So
Oh my
you
goodness.
had like the bathrooms and like if you think of Phasmophobia, like the
Ah.
houses in Phasmophobia. Also, lights don't work up there, so you had to have flashlights. So and that's where they kept all the costumes. So I was sent a lot of times to go up there to fetch costumes, and I hated it. I dreaded it.
Oh no.
We were walking around like having like there's like abandoned bathrooms, abandoned rooms. Like of course they don't have like artifact like don't it's not like where like you find bones places. It's not working bathrooms, so it's like rusty and all of that. Yeah, and we always was joking that we had a stage ghost. One of the old nuns was named Muriel.
Mhm.
And so we always was like, oh, Muriel's here because randomly the door would open. The back door would open. And or like things would like happen on stage and we're like, oh, Muriel's angry. Like when we were playing we were doing uh Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
Uh and I was just one of the like I was one of the narrators, but like as a narrator, you basically were part of the ensemble, so you were always on stage. If you weren't
Yeah.
narrating, you were acting as extras. And there was this boy that I had to dance with. He was quite a bit younger than me,
Oh.
but he liked me, and I did not like him because he was creepy.
Fair enough.
He kept like saying like we had basically he was asking us to actually make backstories for our characters because and I'm like I like doing that, but you're making this uncomfortable, like too much of a backstory. We're just extras. I'm a narrator. I'm multiple characters. So like
Yeah.
I will just like if the backstory is that we're at a party and you asked me to dance and I said yes, but that's the end. He started getting a little bit too handsy, like in my touching me and all of that. That I kept kind of pushing him away to the point where finally during it, I just hear this crack. I look at him, look behind us, and the wall, the little stage wall we had, started falling. It was like coming on him, like coming on top of him. And I was just
Yeah.
like, ah! And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, thank you, Muriel.
The ghost of the theater came to your rescue.
I'm like, you have to think about this. I'm in high school. This kid was barely out of middle school. Like,
Yeah.
I was like graduating high school. But he knew I wasn't dating at the time because I had mentioned that I just did not date.
Yeah.
I said I wasn't going to date in high school because I didn't want, like, I didn't want that.
And that's fair. You're valid. You're allowed to have that.
Yeah. So, yeah. So it's just like, he was never in another show after that, so that I was glad about that. Also, my dad does not get angry. My dad's very mild, a mild man. And one of my friends had just mentioned it, like not even mentioned everything, just mentioned that I was uncomfortable with this guy. And so that was like one of the only times I've seen him like red face.
Oh my goodness. I think I remember you told me about that.
No, I think I mentioned about my brother. My brother's very like my dad.
Oh yeah.
My brother's very mild, and my brother got mad because of what was happening with my sister. Like, my brother is, kindergarten, was kindergarten teacher, very mild, very patient with kids. And that was the only time I ever, like, saw him angry. The funny thing is that, so my brother was, teaching kindergarten. And my nephew was in kindergarten, so his kid was in kindergarten. But, you're not allowed to, like, at his school, you weren't allowed to, like, teach your own kid. And they had multiple, they had multiple years. And so he was, or multiple classes for each grade. So they were like, okay, well, we'll just put him in a different kindergarten class and you'll teach this kindergarten class. So it comes out that that they apparently were going to promote him because he was like teaching like half day kindergarten, but he loved teaching kindergarten. Like that was his like, he always wanted to teach kindergarten, nothing else.
Yeah.
And they said, hey, like you're doing so well, we're gonna promote you. And he goes, what does that entail? He goes, moving you up to first grade. And he's like, I don't want to. He's like, I want to teach kindergarten, but they were like, oh, but we have to like, they had to like cut down on one of their kindergarten classes, so they're moving him to first grade. So my brother, so we went to my nephew's kindergarten graduation, and all the kindergarteners were graduating, so my brother's class was graduating too. So my brother somehow convinced someone to give him their cap and gown from like high school. And because no, he had his own, like I think he used his own cap and gown, but he was like looking around, and he like as his class was putting in like graduating, he went to the back, put on his own cap and gown, and like came out because he's going up to first grade with them, so he was gonna have the same class. But he basically was just like, my mom had video of basically my adult brother graduating kindergarten.
It's funny.
All right.
I'm going to mute up again because I am at the second post office.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to be looking to raid off soon.
Ooh, raid.
Because it is almost 9 and I gotta go pick up chickens.
Oh yeah, the chickens! The chickens!
See, that's the funny part. So we've gotten chickens a couple times from the post, like they've mailed them to the post office. And they usually call around 8 o'clock. And then I go and I pick them up at 9. Because that's when they open. They open at 9. And this morning, I'm like, I wake up to a phone call. I didn't answer it because I'm like, I'm not answering someone at 4 a.m.
Yeah, no.
I listened to the thing and I'm like, the funny thing is that iPhones have this thing where they try to transcribe a message. They tried to like write out what someone said. They tried to write out what someone says on the voicemail. So I looked at it and was like, oh, this is weird. And they typed, it said like, hello, ... who's the baby? Of course. Who's the baby? And I'm like, what? who's calling me asking who's the baby? So I actually listened to it, and they said, "Hello, Faye Nightshade. We have your baby chickens at the post office. Like, I am calling from the post office. We have your baby chickens at the post office." And I was just like, okay. And I yelled. Solo was literally on his way out when I actually was listening to this. And I said, Solo. And he's like, what's up? And I said, I'm picking up the chicks today. And he was just like, when did they call? And I said, at 4 a.m. And he was like, I didn't think anyone was working then. Why would they call at 4? And I'm like, I don't know. And so he told me where the hay is, because I have to go and actually have to like re-put down the hay, because I didn't think they were coming today. I thought they were coming tomorrow. So I didn't put down the new hay yet. So I have to clean out the coop, or not the coop, but clean out the brooder box that we have. Redo the heat lamp. I had to put down the heat lamp. But they will be in this room. So, there's chances that you will just randomly start hearing chirps. It was funny because, there was one time we were literally playing a game, and I had chicks in the back, and Schleppy, one of our, viewers, was just like, is the birds in the game? And we're like, what birds? And he goes, I hear chirping. And I was like, oh, those are my chicks! Yeah, so that's gonna be exciting. If I had another camera, I would totally do like a chicken camp, a chick camp. Babies, yeah, the little babies. I love chickies. We're getting better and better at like learning how to like take care of them and all that. Let me look to see who to raid so I can get to the post office before it gets too crowded. um, this would be interesting. But it's definitely like
I'm back from being on mute.
yay. I'm like looking to see who I can raid, because there's one person that like they're kind of like they wouldn't notice if I raided into them, but they're never on right now. So I'm like, because they
Kind of did that last night because there was one person I've been wanting to raid for like forever. I've not gotten the rating because normally he's not streaming the same time I am.
Mm-hmm.
And literally towards the end of my stream, I saw that he popped on. I'm like, oh, I can finally raid him.
Well, this girl, she has like 800 viewers. So like, and I've like been watching her YouTube for a while, but it just has seemed like they weren't on like live much recently.
Yeah.
But they're doing the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct.
Oh.
That's today. And I forgot about that, which is fine. But because I'm looking.
You know, I actually honestly forgot it was Nintendo Direct today.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also at work
honestly,
too at the same time, so.
I rated everyone else so many times that I might I know I did pirate software yesterday.
Yeah.
I might raid into them, because when am I gonna get another chance to raid into them?
Exactly.
I really don't care. They're doing Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Y'all will learn something new. Yeah, but their name is Vixella. They do a lot of like Sims content and Animal Crossing. They are funny. And sometimes they have purple hair.
Ooh.
Sometimes. They have brown hair right now. But yeah, they really like purple. And I like purple. Okay. So I'm going to say, here's the pup raid and here's the sub raid. This is if they let me raid. Because sometimes people don't let you raid if you have too little viewers.
Yeah.
5. Usually if they do anything like that, it's like 3 or lower that they won't let you.
Yeah.
But let's see, will I be able to raid them?
See, what I find funny is there's a lot of Twitch partners. Oh, I was about to say there's a lot of Twitch partners that I follow that doesn't care what your follow count is as long as you're rating. They're like, yeah, raiders.
Yeah, I think it's just like because it's a special event, they don't want like it could be that you can't raid. So sometimes it'll tell you like you can't raid because I think I had done it before where they were like you can't raid this person because of your viewer count. I think this is just you can't raid. So I think they're just not letting people raid right now.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Maybe some other time.
Maybe some other time. And sometimes
Honestly, looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes.
Sanasa says she will join at 11.
Yay.
Basically, she'll be switching over from her Pokemon Nuzlocke to Minecraft. And potentially Emmy as well. Yay!
There are some people that I'm like, why do I even follow them? I don't know this person.
Yeah,
I have to go through my follow list again and be like, okay, do I know who you are? Or why I followed you?
I see their live stream, see their name, and it's like, I don't know you, and then I jump in and look at one of their videos, I'm like, oh, you changed names.
Yeah, a lot of times though, it's like I followed them because I would follow anyone who like Ren would raid, or like we would follow random people that would raid into Ren.
Yeah.
But then I'd forget, like, okay, we don't know each other. You're not following me, so I'm it's fine, like, unless I can like really like your content.
Yeah.
And I'm playing a game that right now no one else is playing. So
yeah.
I can't use the like same category.
Yeah, type thing to try to get it.
I could raid this person. They may be a bit more not family friendly.
Oh.
But they know Graham. And they know that we
okay.
are family friendly. So like they follow me, they've raided into me before. So they're not like if it's always whenever we raid into these people, I'm always like, I'm sorry if they start cussing a lot. That's not normal.
Yeah.
But really, I don't know who else to raid right now.
Fair enough.
So, and I think they know. I think they're pretty good friends with Graham, I believe. But their name is Pink Zombie. So the raid messages are there. I'm gonna start the raid. Yeah, they're letting me raid in at least. So. Nice.
Let's go.
I wanted to raid into Vixella. I thought that would be fun. Alright, so yeah. I will be back tomorrow morning with Sims 2 and tomorrow night with Zombie Apocalypse. Yeah! And then Friday morning will be either Sims 4 or Enzoid, depends on what I'm feeling.
Nice.
Because Sims 4, I might be taking a break on that just to get the videos edited. Really?
Really what? Oh.
Third time in a row getting May. And back. Like, I'm back, baby.
Dude, in my defense, I got the wolf 3 times before I got the May potion twice.
Yeah, and then Kitsu got it, so okay, well, I have to raid off, and Kitsu, I don't know if you heard, I'm gonna be driving to go get my chickies, so I'm getting chickens. Alright, so until next time, bye!